am standing outside of 1824 23rd Street. And man, gosh, this house is quite amazing. And you know what? At a glance, this house looks like a traditional Snohomish property. But once you step inside, you will notice soaring ceilings, abundant natural light, and a layout that feels much larger than you might expect. You know, over the last couple of years, these homeowners have put a number of improvements in on the home and the yard, and I'm going to point them out as we go through the tour. This house is located on Bickford, all right? And you know what's so great about it is when we're standing on Bickford, you can just sort of see how incredible this location is. And, you know, gosh, like, you know, I just almost can't even like explain how great the location is. Here we are. So we all know that Bickford Avenue is one of the main routes through heart of Snohomish. And if you head here to the right, you know, where I'm pointing this way, we go to some essentials that are just minutes away. And that direction takes you straight up to places like Fred Meyer, Home Depot, Kohl's, Starbucks, a variety of restaurants, shops. Some of my favorites, Simply Sweet, and of course, Legacy Coffee, which is another stop right there, easy to get to. Then if you head this other direction here, just to the left, you head right on down to historic downtown Snohomish, all right? And that is one of the things that people just love about living in this area, right? It's just so easy to get there. And downtown Snohomish is like literally the place that everybody talks about. They're always like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And the historic downtown Snohomish area is always buzzing with activity. You know, the downtown is filled with locally owned shops, antique stores, restaurants, coffee houses. And some of my favorite spots down there are Snohomish Pie Company. We've got Spada Farmhouse and Brewery. We've got Visible Coffee that are just minutes down the street. And you're also near another grocery store, Hagen. It's just right down there for quick grocery runs. Here, the town hosts tons of community events and festivals and gatherings along the riverfront. And, you know, that really gives Snohomish its small town charm. And people absolutely love it. So from this location, you get kind of like the best of both worlds. You get access to shopping and services, and you're just minutes away from character and charm of a historic downtown. Okay, so let's take a look at the home itself. I'm just so excited. I can't wait to show you. So we're gonna start on the exterior of the house. I mean, there's so many amazing things. You know, my clients really paid a lot of attention to the details. One of the first things you'll notice is the landscaping when you arrive. I mean, this beautiful cherry tree just blooms in the springtime, and it adds a beautiful burst of color in the front of the home. Right? The owners invested a significant amount in updating the yard and the landscaping to be beautiful and have a much more finished look and a welcoming feel. You can see we're walking on this natural stone walkway that leads over towards a bed filled with, we've got hydrangeas, we've got peonies, we've got roses in here, we've got lilies, and they're just about to bloom. Here on the other side, we've got Portuguese laurel that are planted along the edge of the property here. And what's going to eventually happen as these mature, they're going to create a natural hedge that provides additional privacy and buffering from the road. So altogether, it creates a very garden-like setting when you first arrive, all right? And you can kind of see these natural stone pavers. They walk right up here. This gives you access to the backyard. You have a beautiful honeysuckle here that's just going to grow over this trellis eventually, and it's quite incredible. All right, so we obviously have a 2-car garage here. I'm going to show that to you soon. It's a big, nice, oversized garage with shop space, but we're going to move right on into the backyard here. So we've got a really lovely rock wall, and the rockery, my clients invested a lot of money in updating this with new fencing and retaining walls, and they leveled part of the yard to create more usable outdoor space. And so you can see all the beautiful plants here. They're all starting to come in the springtime. And then here's this deck. They added this. So this is a beautiful Trex deck. Lovely, super durable. This is something you won't have to replace or really maintain. I mean, I think it's just a matter of pressure washing probably once a year to make it nice and fresh, and that's it. You know, they've got this beautiful modern railing, this natural stone patio here, and it's really easy for entertaining and relaxing outside. So I wanted to make sure I showed you this beautiful lilac. I mean, let's give it a smell. Oh, wow. Man, they smell amazing. So we've got this beautiful lilac here. All right. And we've got then this beautiful space here between the deck and the yard that has this outdoor layout that offers, you know, the outdoor layout itself offers you multiple spaces to enjoy the outdoors, which is quite incredible. All right, so let's head on inside. All right, when you walk in, one of the first things that most people notice is the height of the ceilings and obviously the amount of natural light. So there's really not that many lights in this room, but you can see that the vaulted ceilings and elevated windows really open up the space. I mean, you can see those windows up there. They're quite incredible and let tons of bright light throughout the day. You've got this really nice fireplace that anchors the room and creates a comfortable gathering space. And many buyers have really appreciated the layout and ceiling height here because it provides a foundation for people to personalize the finishes over time, right? So everything is already here. And I think that's one of the great things about this house. You could move in and start living today, and you could just take your time doing whatever updates you want to do. So the kitchen sits right at the heart of the home, and it connects naturally with both the living and dining area. And the island provides tons of extra prep space, all right, and so, you know, it's kind of like spot on for casual meals and conversation. The kitchen also has a couple of updates, including a new microwave in the home. And the surrounding areas of the home have been refreshed with custom paint, you know, in the kitchen, the den, the stairway, laundry room, and upstairs in the main areas. So you kind of saw this from the outside, but here is the sliding door that leads right out to that back deck. And so you can really see, if I kind of pull back here, how easily you could flow between the two spaces, you know, from the kitchen here, right on out to the dining, and you have this really nice indoor-outdoor living space. So here we are, we're in the second living room. Man, and you know what, I just really love this. I love these windows. You know, and like the thing is like you can just see, it's so private. Like this is the beauty. This house is elevated in the front, but then it's also like deep enough in the backyard that you don't have people looking in and seeing what you're doing in your second living space here. And so it just really adds a lot of flexibility to the home. This could work well as a family room, a media room, a playroom, or even an office, okay? And the beauty of it, I've been pointing at it this whole time, that second fireplace makes this space feel super duper warm and inviting. So we're gonna go to the primary suite next. All right, we're heading up the stairs now. All right, so here we are. The primary suite is just right at the top of the stairs, and this room has an incredible amount of natural light. The arched window and the vaulted ceilings just make this amazing. It brings in a beautiful, beautiful daylight and makes the room feel super open and spacious. Then we go into the ensuite. And this features a 5-piece layout, right? So you've got 2 vanities on a really large vanity top. You have a soaking tub. You have a separate shower. And then you have this water closet. And you know what? It is not a boring water closet. We are like green in here. And you know what? It makes the spending time here amazing. All right. They've installed a heated seat on that toilet. We have a new shower head. And one of the standout features, I'm getting to it, which is pretty incredible, is this custom walk-in closet, okay? It has built-in shelving. Like, this is probably one of the best closets I've literally ever seen. All right? It allows you to have really excellent storage and organization. I mean, there's a hook here. You could hang your belts, your ties. I mean, there's plenty of space for clothes for two, all right? Very easily. Or maybe one, depending on who you are. We've got space for laundry. We've got lots of organization for shoes. Whatever it is that you need to put in here. All right? There we go. You can put tons of shoes here. All right, so we're gonna exit the primary and we're gonna go out to this huge landing. So this landing has a lot of options here. This could be like a little nook, a little studying nook. It could be a little chill area. And I just think it's amazing, all right? I'm gonna take you into the secondary bathroom here. So you've got a really nice sized, oversized vanity. And I mean, one thing to really notice about this house is you really could make all of your changes over time in this home. And it has a lot of space for you to put your footprint on it, you know, just taking your time, one update at a time. So secondary bedrooms. This home has 3 bedrooms and they're all really nice size. They work well for, you know, if you have family members or maybe you want to have roommates, guests, a home office. One thing that visitors notice throughout is that the rooms are really nicely sized and provide a good amount of storage, right? Like all of these secondary bedrooms have little mini walk-in closets, which is really great. Show you the other one. Again, another nice size room. Really big closet. Right, I mean, you could, you know, I'm just gonna show you, you could go inside this closet and boom, you're in, all right? And I mean, you could be in here with it full with clothes. It's pretty amazing. Okay. And then, you know, it's great. Like your view is still pretty amazing here, you know? You're looking down at this beautiful entertaining deck. You see your Japanese maples out here. It's really, you know, quite amazing. You've got the rhododendrons. Like, it's very, very cute. All right. One thing that I kind of want to point out is that we also have a larger bonus room. So this room could easily serve as an office. It could be a workout space. It could be an additional living room. All right. I mean, this is a really nice sized room. And so it could double in many, many ways. Again, really private. All right, so we're back downstairs. Take a look at the laundry room. It has been improved. It has a new washer and additional closet storage. So lots and lots of functional storage in this home. We want to show that all to you. The dryer vent has been cleaned, so that's all ready to go. You're ready to move in and just start using it. You have this little bonus tub here. All right. We do have a half bath also on this level. Lots and lots of utility. Oh, and don't let me forget this. So this house does have central air conditioning and central heat. So, you know, one thing I noticed is like, you know, this area, we can get quite a bit of warmth, you know, in the summertime and springtime. And we actually, as a matter of fact, we had the open house last weekend and people just loved having that AC on. They noticed it immediately. All right, garage. Oversized garage, okay? It has extra storage space for tools, a small workshop area. You also have the storage up above. You have a place to hang bikes. You could add more storage above each of the garage bays. All right. And there's already like tons of shelving here ready for you to go. So before we wrap up, there's one more practical feature that's worth pointing out. You don't always see this on a home tour, but I'm gonna take you and show you. So we've got lots. I mean, like the storage under the stairs is incredible. Look at this, okay? Like you can come back here and like stand underneath the stairs, okay? Like the storage in this home is just unheard of in most houses, okay? And the other thing that I want to show you is the crawl space. Woo! Fall into the crawl space. All right. So it's pretty amazing. I wish I could remember where the lights were down here. Oh, here we go. Light switch is just right here. All right. There is one big gigantic spider, but this crawl space is encapsulated, which is a really nice upgrade. It keeps moisture out, creates a much cleaner environment underneath the home. I mean, this is like literally probably the cleanest crawl space I've ever actually seen. All right. And one of the things that's great about having a crawl space that's so clean is it makes servicing electrical, plumbing, and other systems much simpler if you ever have to get down here. All right, so in closing, overall, this home offers a great combination of flexible living space, natural light, and thoughtfully designed outdoor areas. With improvements to both the interior systems, outdoor landscaping, the home offers a solid foundation for future owners to enjoy this place right away while still having space to personalize it over time. And being just minutes from downtown Snohomish means that you're close to shops, restaurants, parks, the Snohomish riverfront, while still enjoying a quiet residential neighborhood. I mean, that's amazing. All right. From morning coffees on the deck to evenings exploring downtown, this home offers a comfortable place to settle down and make it your own. If you would like to see this home in person, feel free to reach out and schedule a showing or come to one of our open houses. See you again soon. Take care.